Hi you guys, hope you all are having a great day. Don't forget to subscribe and all the links will be down below. So I am doing a eyebrow, like all about eyebrow. I just want to say real quick that I naturally have thick eyebrows. I just am missing my tail on them, meaning my eyebrows do not extend as far as they should go. So let's get started. First thing I want to say is about my eyebrows. Oh, and by the way, disclaimer, my eyes actually been red since this morning. So if you notice that, I don't know if I have like an infection or something, or maybe it's just allergies, I don't know. But if that's bothering you in the video, you don't have to watch it, but I just wanted to let you guys know. All right, so. This is the eyebrow trick that you should go by on how to make your eyebrows fit your face. First of all, you take a pencil or anything like this, and you line it up to where your nose meets your nostril. So if I were to like flare out my nostrils, you would see that crease when that happens. You go like this, and you take it and you bring it up. This is where your eyebrow should start. And you're not doing it from your nostril, because if some people have larger nostrils, their eyebrow would start right here. And that doesn't work. And I'm looking in a mirror, which is why I'm not looking at the camera, just so I'm not like, okay. So you go like this, and this is where your eyebrow should start. As you can see, I don't have big nostrils, so for me, it's right here by the bridge of my nose. Then, where you have your arch, you take it from the same spot, angle it to the middle of your eye, your pupil, I mean, and that's where your eyebrow should arch, and that's when it should start arching. And then for where your eyebrow should end, you take it from the same exact spot, bring it to the last corner of your pupil and your eye, and that is where your eyebrow should end. And that is how you get eyebrows to fit your face. Because I know a lot of people are like, oh, this actress or this celebrity or this makeup artist has perfect eyebrows. I want those eyebrows. But if you realistically put those eyebrows on your face, even if they were the same color, it may not fit your face, because each facial type has different eyebrows. And you have to make your eyebrows fit, because if you have a very long face and you have short eyebrows, that's only going to accentuate the longness. You want to bring your eyebrows out. But if you bring them out too long, and again, it accentuates the longness. You have to make it perfect for your face, which is why that trick should help you. And if you can't figure it out, you can always go to a professional and get them tweezed, waxed, or threaded, because I've gotten them all three. So let's get on to all about eyebrows. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to figure out what type of eyebrows you have. Do you have sparse eyebrows, thick eyebrows? Whatever product I have, I'm going to show you for each type of one. The first thing you need to do is if you have very sparse eyebrows, I would use a Dipbrow or pomade. This is the Anastasia Dipbrow. This is what it looks like. It is in dark brown. I've done a review on it. I can link it down below if you guys want, but it's an older version of it. But this is for people that need a lot of help with their eyebrows, meaning they have very light eyebrows or barely any eyebrows at all. And what you do is you take an angled brush like this, you dip it in, and you draw it on. And it's very easy with an angled brush to get that nice precise line at the end. And sometimes I'll go out of my eyebrows are very thick naturally, so I have hair here that I want to cover up, and sometimes this will be too thick at the end. I will take just regular concealer and cover it up. Concealer I use is like this because of the top. As you can see, the brush applicator, it is perfect for getting right underneath. Now, if you're brand new at like eyebrows and you don't know how they work, I would not start with this unless you knew exactly what you had been doing, because this can be intimidating. The first time I dipped my brush in it, I went and drew it, and they were so dark, they look like Sharpies. So this is only if you've been doing eyebrows for a little bit, or at least you know how it works and you need a lot of help. This is the way to go, especially Anastasia. She is the queen of eyebrows in the high-end luxury world, such as Sephora and such. Now, if you also need a lot of help and you don't feel comfortable with this, I would go for a mechanical pencil like this. This is the NYX Microbrow Pencil. It comes with a spoolie like this, and this is to brush out your hairs. Now, I would brush out your hairs before you even start to get them in the shape you want, so you're not, if your hairs are all the way up here and you start coloring it in and then you go down and you realize you have hair there, it's not going to look natural. I would brush these out right before you start drawing your eyebrows, and brush it again at the end to make sure you smooth in any harsh edges. Make sure everything blends and looks naturally. And these are what it looks like, and they're mini, so you can get each individual hair. Now, I am not a pencil fan. Honestly, I prefer this, but if you are new, you can get this for $10 at Ulta, or you can get the Anastasia. You can get those at Sephora and such like that. So for this one, this is if you were just starting and you need a little bit of help because it gives you everything you need for $10. You can't really beat it. Now, if you have really nice eyebrows, but they're just uncontrollable, or if you're like me and you just want to set your eyebrows in general, because I have thick eyebrows, just get a brow gel. You can get brow gels anywhere. This is my favorite one from the drugstore. I have yet to find anything better that works for my eyebrows. This is the NYX Control Freak. Anastasia has one that's pretty good too, but I don't know if you're willing to spend $20 on clear brow gel. Another form that you can use for your eyebrows is a regular wooden sharpened pencil, but I don't suggest this because this looks the most unnatural because it does come out very pencil-like, where the regular mechanical ones do really look like your hairs after you brush them in. This can look very unnatural and give you the wrong undertones for your eyebrows. So I would not suggest this unless maybe it works for you. For me, it doesn't work, but it really depends on your eyebrow type. I always go for mechanical. There are two more products that you can use. This is a brow gel, but it comes in a color form. It's the Maybelline Brow Drama. I think it's backwards, whatever. I did an own review on this, and I don't like it for my brows because I don't like the applicator on it. It is so big that I get that stuff all on top of my eyebrows. But if you have nice eyebrows or you had like really, really blonde or red eyebrows, you can add color and just sweep it on and then go in with your eyebrow, or you can just add color to set it. I just hit my nose. I don't know if you guys saw that. They also have Benefit Gimme Brow, which is the more expensive version of this, and I find it works a little bit better. L'Oreal has one, NYX has one. But this is if you don't really need to do a lot, if you're going to the beach. This is good just to have around just in case, which is why I have not gotten rid of it. The last product is what a lot of people prefer now. If you're not looking for big, bold, dark eyebrows, you just need to add a little bit of a touch, which is what I used to use. I would get a powder, and it comes with two brushes, but I'm going to talk about them later. This is the wax that you put on your eyebrow before you put the powder on, so the powder has something to adhere to. This is the darker brow shade to use for majority of your brow. And this is the light shade to use right here, so you make sure that it's a nice gradient effect that looks natural because you don't have the hair you have here is thicker than the hair you have here. So you don't want to make it look very thick because that's how it looks unnatural. And it just comes with a little angled brush too and a little spoolie. And this is also by NYX. So if you're looking for brow products, NYX has great ones. They have powders. They even have their own brow pomade too, which if you're looking for a cheap version, don't bother to buy this. Just get the cheaper one. But I have to say I do prefer this one because it lasts a lot longer and it's more waterproof than the other one. And NYX even has like a brow thing in a squeezy tube like this. I know this is concealer, but this is the closest thing I have to it. And then again, they're pencils. So if you're looking for something cheap and affordable, go for NYX. They are the beast with brows at the drugstore. But if you're looking for something high-end and a little bit better, go for Anastasia Beverly Hills because she is the queen of brows at the high-end market. So that's a little bit about the brows. And then the last thing I want to talk about is undertones about brows. Now, there are different undertones. This, for me, this color is dark enough for my hair, but it pulls this brownish reddish because I have cool tone eyebrows. As you can see, they are pretty dark. They're like a brownish black. And the brownish black is a cool undertone. Now, if you have blonde hair, platinum blonde hair, it's very hard to find it. But like gray hairs, dark brown and black hair have cool undertones. Like dirty blonde hair, redheads, light brown hairs, they pull with a nice warm undertone. I would consider mine a little bit more neutral, but as you can see, this does pull very, very red on me. So you can kind of tell that it doesn't fit, but I can make it work with a little bit of powder. Again, you have to figure out which undertone you have. And a lot of times it matches your hair color. So I know for sure mine is cool because it is a darker brown or darker black. But if you are confused, feel free to leave me a comment and I can help you with it. But it's relatively easy, but you just have to make sure because Anastasia has all the colors base, where a lot of NYX's and e.l.f.'s products go towards the warm side. But there are multiple ones. You just have to, figure out which shade, which is why I suggest if you're buying a brow product, go in store so you can test it out or at least see the color on the package because online the color sometimes isn't true to itself. And the last thing, if you don't have a spoolie, you can always use a brow comb like this. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of it because it doesn't get each one, but I do know BH Cosmetics has a good one. But if you can just get a regular spoolie like this, it works a lot better to comb through it. So I hope that's enough information about your brows. So if you need any other questions, feel free to leave me a comment like I said again, and I hope you guys all have a great day, and thank you for watching. And again, if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe.